evening. Please rise and remove your hat as your class president, Miriam Casham, reads the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remain standing. Dina Alderadi will now sing the national anthem.
Good evening, parents, students, and staff. I would like to first welcome our guests. Board of Trustees, Ms. Mary Lane, President of the Board. Board Trustees, Ms. Mary Fletcherkoff, Secretary of the Board. Board Trustee, Ms. Fatwa Hamoud.
Board Trustee Hussein
Bailey, and Board Trustee Jim Thorpe. I'd like to welcome our Superintendent, Dr. Maleko, Dr. Choco, our Executive Director of Student Achievement for the Fordson Feeder. I'd like to, you can be seated, students. I would like to welcome district cabinet members. Please rise. Let's give them an applause. Would all of our administrators, your class sponsors, counselors, staff, admins from the Fordson Feeder, please rise to be acknowledged, and thank you for. All right. Congratulations, class of 2017. We are so proud of you. As a district, we pride ourselves on students being first. We hope we inspired you, provided you with a 21st century education, and finally, today, We celebrate you and your accomplishments. Once again, congratulations, class of 2017. Now our Dr. Hamani will do our welcome in Arabic.
اليوم ضيوفنا الأفاضل، السادة أولياء الأمور الكرام، زملاء المعلمين والمعلمات، الحضور الكريم، طلابنا المحترمون، باسمي وباسم جميع الهيئة التدريسية والإدارية والمرشدين الذين لم يدخروا أي جهد في توفير التأهيل العلمي المناسب لكم جميعاً، اسمحوا لنا بالاحتفاء بتخرجكم في هذا اليوم المؤثر الحاسم. عسى تغادروننا مدركين بأن مسيرتكم العملية والعلمية لما بدأت بعد، لكنها لحظة التخرج في أحضان هذا الصرح المهيب الرحب الصدر، فمرحبا بكم.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call up our superintendent, Dr. Maleko.
Good evening. I would like to thank Principal Al-Qadre and all the staff at Fordson High School for their hard work and effort to make tonight's ceremony a successful celebration for the class of 2017. I would also like to thank our Board of Education for their ongoing support of the work that is taking place in classrooms throughout our district. Several board members are here tonight, and we appreciate them taking the time to join us in the celebration of student success. Their commitment is unwavering and commendable. Of course, I also want to acknowledge and thank our parents and family members for the love, care, and support you have given your child. These students would not be here today without you being there for them throughout their entire educational journey. We often use that word journey when describing a lifelong experience after many years of marriage, a long work career, and of course when you graduate from school. Hopefully for the seniors gathered here tonight, it was a pleasant, fun, and rewarding journey. I know, for a few, the word Titanic may come to mind to describe your journey, but we certainly hope that's the exception and not the rule. Most of the time, the experience you take away from the journey depends a great deal upon your perspective of the journey. Our perspective on events, relationships, and surroundings can influence our overall attitude and behaviors. I have always prided myself on taking the optimistic viewpoint where I see the glass half full, always, no other way. I just refuse to look at the negative perspective. I choose to focus my time and energy on things that are within my control. When we face tough or adverse situations, I believe that we become stronger as a student, professional, and person for having experienced that challenge or adversity. Students, you have faced a similar journey during your 4 years of high school and even before that at the middle and elementary levels. I'm reminded of the old story about the twin boys whose dad decided to play a joke on them on their birthday. The dad wrapped up 2 huge boxes of horse manure and presented them to his sons. The first boy opened the box and was immediately very upset. He threw the box to the ground and walked away, crying. The second boy opened his box and upon seeing it filled with the same contents, began cheering and jumping up and down with excitement. When his dad asked him why he was so happy to get a box of manure, he looked at his dad and said, 2 full boxes of horse manure can only mean one thing. You finally bought us that pony we've been asking for. 2 very different perspectives with very different results. As educators, it's important that our perspective is always focused on providing our students with a meaningful education. Good educators will always go beyond the basic lesson to help their students grow and reach their full potential. Our new vision statement, created by the community, reminds us to always have the right perspective, to always put the students first, not just teach, but inspire, educate, and celebrate. Graduates, somewhere along the line you had a teacher that inspired you. It may have been in second grade when you were inspired to become a better reader. Maybe in middle school a coach inspired you to play a sport, or in high school when a principal, counselor, or social worker inspired you to take on a challenge that taught you a lesson more valuable than any classroom assignment. Wherever it may have happened, whenever it may have happened, at some point during your journey through the Dearborn Public Schools, you had an experience that inspired you. Students, have we here, when I say we, all of us, educated you? Have we? Why do I hear a few laughing possibly? This isn't really a trick question. Of course we have, together as a full group. You wouldn't be here right now if you were not provided with an education that gave you the ability, skills, and knowledge needed to move on to that next challenge in life. Finally, we are here tonight to celebrate. You have worked hard and deserve to celebrate your success. Enjoy tonight, make smart decisions, and don't forget to celebrate with those who have helped you get here. This evening's celebration also serves as a ceremony to help you change your perspective. You see, for the past 13 years, your perspective has been that of a student. Tonight that changes. We have done our job. We have inspired you, and now it is your turn to inspire others. We have provided you with a quality education, and now it is your turn to educate those around you. We have provided you with opportunities to celebrate success, and now you must recognize the accomplishment of others and help them celebrate their success. The Dearborn schools have put students first, inspired, educated, and celebrated. Now, Tractors, it's your turn to go out in the world and inspire, educate, and celebrate. Each of our graduates will receive one of these signs that tells everyone that Tractors are ready to inspire, educate, and again, I'm being redundant, but for a purpose, celebrate. When this ceremony is over and you're gathering family and friends for photos, display this sign, please. Be proud of your accomplishments and let the whole social media world know that Tractors inspire, educate, and celebrate. You never know who may join you to take a quick selfie or maybe even a photo bomb. I know I did that last week. Here at Fordson, by the way. Congratulations and much success to the Fordson High School class of 2017.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call up Board President Mary Lane and Trustee Fadwa Hamoud.
Good evening, graduates, families, and Fordson community. We come before you to extend the heartfelt congratulations of the entire Board of Education, the City of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, on your momentous achievement. While usually one board member addresses you, Trustee Hamoud and I want to address you together tonight.
This year, the Fordson community and the entire Dearborn community lost a very special person who had a tremendous impact on education for our students. As a graduate of Fordson High School, it was here that I learned the power unity and ability to work together can bring. Shortly after graduation, I met the late Mr. Imad Fadlallah and was able to see firsthand the positive impact he had on students and community as a whole. I watched him in admiration as he stood on this very stage and sincerely addressed graduates and their families. Trustee Lane was one of the board members who supported placing Mr. Fadlallah at Fordson and changing the course of Dearborn history as he became the first Arab American principal of one of our esteemed high schools.
Yes. In mid-year, winter 2005, Mr. Imad Fadlallah was asked by then Superintendent John Ardis, with the endorsement of the Board of Education, to assume the principalship at Fordson High School, which had gone through 3 principals in 1 year. At great personal sacrifice and anguish, Mr. Fadlallah did so. Too many struggles were involved to tell here now, but in doing so, Mr. Fadlallah brought discipline and renewed accomplishment to Fordson. He fought on behalf of many, many young people. Imad Fadlallah's life was education. He was possessed of a firm commitment to high achievement and service. Not long before his death, I met him, and as usual, he talked of his great pride in Fordson students. He noted Fordson students who came home to work in Dearborn, and he was particularly proud of the increasing number of Fordson grads attending University of Michigan and other colleges. This was accomplished by both his family's example, his personal interventions, and advocacy.
Among Fordson's notable accomplishments during Mr. Fadlallah's tenure was the establishment of the incredible Brehm Scholarship Program. And I know that we have some Brehm Scholars here today. Congratulations. And Mr. Fadlallah was a mentor to many Brehm Scholars. In his spirit, we want to talk to you about the lessons we learned from Mr. Fadlallah and how you too can use the same lessons to help you attain your goals.
First and foremost, be determined. Imad Fadlallah was definitely determined. Believe in your ability to achieve the impossible. You will learn in life that you will have many obstacles that you have to face. Some obstacles appear larger and more difficult to navigate than others. But those obstacles are there to make you stronger and wiser, not to stop you from advancing. Second, have integrity. Integrity means doing what is right for the right reasons. Be accountable for your actions and use your failures or obstacles to learn. Having learned the ability to listen and reason and logic and change your mind when appropriate. Thirdly, have humility. One thing I have learned is that the more you realize that you don't know everything, the better you are. A true leader is not someone who tells people what to do and do it. It's a person humble enough to understand that leadership is about accepting you may not be the smartest or fastest person in the room, but you have the ability to recognize other people's strengths and help them grow, which ultimately makes the whole team stronger. Come together with others.
And last, be involved. Understand that we all have a duty to ourselves, to our families, to our community, and to each other to take part in something greater than ourselves. Whether it is making sure you vote, or getting involved in local charities, or schools, or whatever your interests are, leave a positive impact on the world. After all, if you do not stand for anything, you simply stand for nothing. Before we end, we want to remind you to take a moment today to thank your parents, your family, your friends, and educators. And if you could all rise and give them a hand of applause. You are here today because they believed in, supported, and pushed you to achieve great things. And even though you graduate today, their thoughts and wishes for you will continue as you embark on your new journey. Once again, congratulations to the Fordson class of 2017. Mabruk!
Thank you. Next, your class president will address you. Miriam Hashem.
4 years ago, we entered Fordson High School. As we lost ourselves in the infinite amount of hallways it holds, we have heard the phrase Fordson family. It's cliche and began to get annoying after the 1,000th time hearing it. It's one of those words that is said so often, it inevitably becomes meaningless. Every high school considers themselves a family, but besides the fact that a lot of us are probably related down the line, Fordson is different. It is a family. An enormous part of our family has been our teachers. I've definitely learned more about life in the past 2 weeks of high school than I have in my entire high school career. I've had teachers share their wisdom with me, much like the wise elders of our family do. That's something we will be leaving behind here at Fordson. Never again will we have teachers who will connect with us on a personal level and who are concerned with our well-being. Whether anyone would like to admit it or not, without teachers, we wouldn't be where we are today. So may we not forget them when we speak of our family, because they are the building blocks of our family, the ones who helped us grow together. At this moment, we are in a scary position. Not only are we leaving a setting we have adapted so comfortably to and starting something new, but we are leaving behind one stage of life for another. We are now looked at as too old to be acting like kids, all because we moved our tassels from the right side of our cap to the left. We are expected to mature and immediately begin our adult lives with an abundance of new responsibilities, because in a few moments we will be given a piece of paper that reads the word diploma. Now that we are graduating, every decision we make is crucial and has a longer lasting effect than it did when we were in high school. Our new reality is we can't return to childhood, only look back fondly. Here we are now. Everything's about to change. This is a bittersweet chapter of our stories, a chapter ending of our stories that have only just begun. Look around you, class of 17. This is the last time our family will be in the same place at the same time. Although our high school careers are ending, our bond is stronger than geography or circumstances. So while we look forward to our own futures, and while we tell ourselves we won't miss any of this and that we're glad high school is over, there's a small part of us that knows the truth. We are, in fact, going to miss this place. So I challenge you, class of 2017, once you've made it and you've ventured off into successful careers, I challenge you to come back here and help somehow. I hope that whatever you do in your future benefits not just you, but the whole family and our community. Because if we're eating, the whole family's eating.
Thank you, Miriam. Next, your senior speaker, Mohammed Hamid, will address you.
My dear Fordson, I cannot repay in a few minutes all that you have done for 4 years. You have nurtured and cared for each and every one of your students like only a true mother could, and instilled within them the fiery passion of a Fordson tractor. Fordson High School, you are so much more than a collection of bricks at the corner of Ford and Schaefer. You are Dearborn, and the heart and soul of every immigrant, every student, every American that it represents. This town would not be standing were it not for your commitment to excellence, embodiment of diversity, and royal grandeur in the summer moonlight. My dear Fordson, if we measured the value of an institution by the number of lives it touched, your storied halls would reign supreme. The opportunity you have provided gives hope and a future to those who would be lost without it. You taught us to exemplify the utmost humility through success and to be steadfast and resolute when faced with defeat. No matter how much you challenged us, you propelled us onto an endeavor to quench a never-ending thirst for knowledge. You have ignited a drive within us to strive for community excellence and made it clear that anything less than the best at Fordson High School is unacceptable. My dear Fordson, I recall walking into a building 4 years ago that felt more like home than anywhere else on this earth. I was astounded by your sheer size, but even then, could not realize that you did not cease to exist past your outer walls, nor at the borders of Dearborn, but that the impact of Fordson High School is felt from every corner on earth. My dear Fordson, I thought I would lose myself in your maze-like corridors, but just like you have for the past century, you helped the tractors find their way. My dear Fordson, you have given us unforgettable memories to last a lifetime. Who could forget those fall nights where you could make an entire city stop and gather under the Friday night lights? It may have been cold, windy, and wet, but that was meaningless, for it was nothing compared to the prospect of uniting under the waving banner of Fordson High School. We watched the sun set on an era at Fordson when we carried our principal out of the gym on our shoulders, repaying him for the way he always held the tractors high. Soon after, we were there to witness the beginning of the next bright chapter in Fordson High School's story, with a great new leader, but the same beating heart. My dear Fordson, I speak today not in front of my classmates, teachers, and school officials, but in front of my brothers, my sisters, my family. Within your walls, you bonded students, staff, and the blazing fleur-de-lis emblem of Fordson High School together until we couldn't bear to be apart. Sadly, the time to say goodbye has come, but do not fill your hearts with sorrow, for it is a temporary goodbye. No matter where success takes your students, Fordson High School, know that they will always find their way home. My dear Fordson, wearing blue and yellow in your name has been the greatest honor of my lifetime. The Fordson class of 2017 will never be forgotten, for they embody the pride, the tradition, the legacy of Fordson High School like no one ever has. My dear Fordson, I have but one thing left to say. Thank you.
So I'm getting recalled because I just want to send our message. Tractors inspire, educate, and celebrate. We'll get an up-down selfie right here. We'll get a new one, Principal Cadre. All right. Congratulations, tractors.
Thank you, Dr. Maleko. That was a wonderful surprise for our tractors. Next, Ms. Abdulbaki will introduce the class of 2017 Salutatorian.
Good evening, Fordson family. This year's Salutatorian is graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 4.4531. She has earned a 4.8 in her last semester. Her loving parents of Palestinian descent, Wasim and Abir, came to the United States years ago from Kuwait to raise her and her 4 siblings, Ahmed, Rami, Khalid, and Rana. Our salutatorian is thankful for her family's strong support of obtaining the best education. This outstanding young lady has been offered the full ride Brehm Scholarship. She will be attending the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, where she plans to eventually enter the School of Medicine with dreams of becoming a pediatrician. She is described by her teachers as a selfless, hardworking, top-notch student who is dedicated and radiates gentleness that puts everyone around her at ease. One teacher said that this student is just simply a good human being. She was the vice president of the peer-to-peer club, helping to promote acceptance and positivity while also taking on the role of treasurer of the National Honor Society. She has generously volunteered her time over the last 4 years assisting at the local library with the children's program. And she was also a very competitive sprinter on the Fordson track team. This bright young lady is very well respected by her teachers and administrators, admired by her classmates, and adored by her family. It is my pleasure to recognize the 2017 Salutatorian of Fordson High School, Neda Jaradat.
Next, Mr. Abdulhadi will introduce the class of 2017 Valedictorian.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, honored guests, and graduates. All of Muhammad's teachers will tell you the same thing. We will never see another student like him. Besides being the only student who I can recall who has turned down Harvard, Muhammad is one of those rare teenagers who loves learning. He pursues knowledge, not a grade point averages, which clearly has worked out very well for him. He is also an extremely well-rounded young man. I could list all of Muhammad's numerous scholarships and awards, but we would be here until iftar, literally. So I will just name a few. Muhammad is a DSMST graduate and served as president of the student council there. A captain and a 4-year varsity tennis player, president of the NHS, contributor to the Tower Tribune, and AP scholar with honors. He's a natural leader who can command a room merely by standing in front of it. Muhammad's values were shaped by his hardworking immigrant parents, Sami and Aida. He's the youngest of 4 children and the 3rd Brehm Scholar in that family. Yes, the 3rd. I have a question for Mr. and Mrs. Hammond. Would you mind taking my kids for the next 10 years? Muhammad has also been a lifelong Michigan football fan, so he's very excited becoming a Wolverine this fall. And that clearly explains the only logical reason for turning down Harvard. When asked about his future, Muhammad gave the wise answer that he wanted to explore his options before committing. J.R. Tolkien, author of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, said this best, Muhammad: All we have to decide is what to do with the time given to us. I can only imagine what exciting things you will do and how will you make Middle Earth a great place. To his family, Ida, Sammy, Hussein, Hassan, and Miriam, and to you, Muhammad, we say thank you for continuing the pride, tradition, and legacy of the Fordson family, and congratulations.
Students, I will now recognize the chords. Students with a gold cord have earned highest honor summa cum laude 7 semesters with a 3.8 average and above. Please stand to be acknowledged. Thank you. Students with a blue and white cord have earned high honors, magna cum laude, GPA of 3.5 to 3.79 for 7 semesters. Please stand to be acknowledged. Thank you. Students with a silver cord have earned honors, cum laude, GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 for 7 semesters. Please rise. Thank you. Students with a green and white cord have scored proficient on the Michigan MSTIP assessment in all areas. These students have earned their MSTIP Proficiency Award. Students with a green and white cord, please rise to be acknowledged. Thank you. Students with a dark blue and green cord are part of the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy, which provides students an opportunity to earn a high school diploma and an associate degree. Students who part of the Henry Ford Collegiate Academy, please rise. Thank you. National Honor Society is a national organization that recognizes outstanding high school students based on scholastic leadership, service, and character. Students with an NHS stole, please rise. Thank you. Students who have earned the seal of biliteracy have demonstrated proficiency in multiple languages through completion of coursework and demonstration of oral and written proficiency. Please rise. Thank you. The Michael Berry Center Honors Cord is given to outstanding students enrolled in the career and technical education programs at the Michael Berry Center. In order to qualify, students must meet 2 criteria: over a 3-point GPA or 3.5 GPA at Michael Berry Center. Active participation in a BPA HOSA and actively participate in Michael Berry Career Center activities. Please rise. The Dearborn Center for Math, Science, and Technology, DCMST, concentrates on science, technology, engineering, and math, utilizing an inquiry approach to learning. These students have completed the program with 12 STEM credits and therefore earned the DCMST tricolor cord, orange, white, and blue. Please rise to be acknowledged. Before we begin the diploma presentations, I want to thank Mr. Zion, Ms. Abdulbaki, Lila June, and the office staff for putting this graduation together. Let's give them a hand. We will now begin with the presentation of the diplomas. Our counselors will read the names of the graduates. And I'd invite the board to help us.
It's up to you. Nadia Abazid.
All right, you know what? She's going to
Ziad Zakia Abbas.
What are we doing? She's saying another name. She goes next. Go ahead, you go.
We can have a couple of board trustees go on that side, maybe.
Okay, yep.
A couple on this side. Just keep it.
I'll stand right here. Make sure. He's got it. I did it.
Layan Abbasi.
Ziad Farhat.
Hadi Yusuf Dalla.
Christina Fawaz.
You guys got to go faster.
Maryam Ramzi Abdullah.
Naveen Fawaz.
Dawood Nabih Abdul Fattah.
Zainab Fawaz.
Zahair Ali Abdul Haq.
Maryam Fayed.
Jamil Abdul Latif.
Andrea Floria.
Zahra Abdu.
Zainab Farouk.
Amina Abdul Ghani.
Rawan Fasay.
Fatima Saeed Abdullah.
Rayan Fasay.
Nasruddin Abdullah.
Badir Gawal.
Yasin Abdullah.
Shafiq Jabara.
Abdullah Abdul Malik.
Forget it. Adam Golub.
Amzan Abdul Malik.
Isa Golub.
Nabkh Amin Abdul Malik.
Mahmoud Gandor.
Thawani Abdul Malik.
Natalia Gomez.
Nizar Abdul Rab.
Ali Habhab.
Hussein Abdul Rab.
Hussein Habhab.
Ilaf Ahmed Abdul Rida.
Sahar Habhab.
Mahdi Ramiz Abi Khudr.
Abbas Hatcham.
Layla Tariq Abu Dia.
Ahmed Hashim.
Safiya Muhammad Abu Layla.
Ali Hatcham.
Taha Nasir Abu Layla.
Jenna Hatcham.
Amir Abu Hamoud.
Miriam Hatcham.
Omar Laban.
Marwa Hatcham.
Muhammad Saleh Abu Rukba.
Nasser Hadi. Ali Hader.
Nidal Abu Zahra.
Salah Hamad.
Najmuddin Abu Zaid.
Sana Hamad.
Fatima Ahmad Shihadi.
Mohammed Hamid.
Abdullah Saleh Ahmad.
Yusuf Hami.
Ahmed Raed Ahmad.
Ali Hamoud. Ali Hamoud.
Ghadir Ahmad.
Hassan Hamoud. Keep forgetting. My favorite. Hekmat Hamoud.
Huda Hassan Ahmed.
Mohsen Hamoud.
Layla Ahmed.
Zanat Hamoud.
Nasir Tariq Ahmed.
Hiba Hamoud.
Tariq Ahmed.
Salim Hanoun.
Sam Abdul Ajami.
Amira Hantash.
Hassan Al Abbas.
Fatima Hassan.
Abbasi. Fatima Al Abbasi.
Waza Hassan.
Hadil Al Adarus.
Ihab Hassan.
Fatima Al Akhras.
Susan Hattam.
Fatma Al Akuli.
Malak Hazimi.
Al Jubaya Al Amri.
Ali Hedwan.
Muhammad Ahmad Imad Al Anun.
Omar Hiali.
Hazim Ziad Alata.
Antonio Hinojosa.
زينب علوية
Miriam Hudroj,
وجدان جمال البابلي
Nancy Hojej,
صالح البحيري
Salah Homayed,
أحمد البذاني حسن الدايس
Hattie Hudroj,
عبد الله الداهري
Mohammed Hussein,
هاجر الدرة
Yasmin Hussein,
جمال الدرة
Zainab Hussein,
هبة عدا البادي
Larib Irfan,
وسام السج
Osama Islam,
مصطفى طالب الجهلاني
Fatin Jaffer,
مروى الغيثي
Fatima Jaffer,
خالد وليد الغزالي
Ahmed Jaber,
زهرة الحبيب
Danny Jaber,
خنسة الهيدي
Heba Jaber,
هاني علي صالح الحج
Huda Jaber,
سارة شفيق الحج
Mustafa Jaber,
هدى الحجول
Nina Jackson,
سارة الحلوبي
Alaa Jadala,
عبد العزيز صالح الحانك
Heba Jadala,
ثابتة الحريثي
you threw me off, Hani Jahaf,
علي الحساني
Fatima Jamal,
سكينة الحسن
Noor Jamaluddin,
أحمد الهيوم
Nada Jaradat,
أحمد عبد الله الهيوم
Ali Jazini,
غفران الحلو
Fatima Joma,
فاطمة سعيد علي
Malak Joma,
إسراء علي
Mohammed Joma,
سيلينا علي
Ali Juni,
زينات علي
Ibrahim Juni,
عليا جلال الانزجي
Ali Kabani,
أسامة ناجي الجبلي
Jenna Kabani,
منتظر الجابري
James Kazmarek,
شيماء صالح الجافر
Irada Kaid,
سمير الجحم
Mustafa Kerala,
سمية أحمد الجحم
Ali Kamaluddin,
محمد الكابي
Malak Kanan,
Muhammad Al-Qadam,
Mohammed Karaki,
Atik Al-Kashtari,
Hannah Hannah Kassar.
Ahmed Al-Kafaji.
Ali Kassam.
Mushtaba Al-Khalidi.
Arena Kassam.
Mahdi Al-Khudr.
Heba Kassam.
Dana Al-Kalani.
Kassam.
Amani Al-Kohali.
Samia Kassam.
Mustafa Alaba.
Norhan Kazan.
Shmus Al-Ahmud.
Zainab Kurtit. Oh boy, Hassan.
Miriam Ali.
Hassan Kasseroni.
Abir Al-Machi.
Noor Kashab.
Fatma Al-Machi.
Safa Khalil. Did you say it? Kassam Kashish.
Nada Al-Madaji.
Fatima Clate.
How are you? Muhammad Al-Maflahi.
Haneen Kurdi.
Karar Al-Maliki.
Marwa Lakis.
Ali Mohammed Al-Mansouri.
Stephanie Laura.
Hala Al-Mauri.
Cassandra Linares.
Asil Al-Mathil.
Hussein Matuk.
Nada Al-Mawiri.
Mona Matuk.
Ali Al-Mahdi.
Musa Majid.
Yasmin Al-Mul.
Nasim Majid.
Mahdi Al-Mudhafir.
Shema Magrad.
Rida Al-Mudhafir.
Dawood Mackey.
Diana Al-Musawi.
Danny Majid.
Hamdi Al-Okeish.
Jacqueline Mackey.
Congratulations.
Laith Al-Amari.
Zara Mackey.
Hamad Al-Kargali.
Malak Mansour.
Abdurrahman Al-Rialat.
Mohammed Hussein Mansour.
Haneen Al-Rabai.
Tell me what?
Hassan Morani.
Asma Al-Rakami.
Allah Mashallah.
Zainab Al-Sadawi.
Salam Hamid Mashra.
Fatih Al-Sadi.
Fanka Tawfiq Matit.
Yazan Al-Said.
Abraham Mauri.
Congratulations.
Hussam Al-Salman.
Mary Meza.
Adam Al-Salmi.
Zachariah Mazlum.
Aya Al-Sawafi.
Hadi Mushamish.
Sajad Al-Shaibani.
Samir Mahedli.
Zaid Al-Shawbaki.
Lean Mahana.
Al-Qader Al-Shawahi.
Zainab Melham.
Abu Bakr Alwan.
Batul Mushamish.
Noor Al-Twaj.
Tasneem Mohammed.
Farah Al-Salami.
Fatima Mohammed.
Abba Al-Sultani.
Hussein Mohsen.
Amani Al-Suraimi.
Maya Moak.
Iman Al-Suraimi.
Janelle Molina.
Khulud Al-Tahish.
Amira Mosa.
Ahmed Alte.
Hassan Moshemush.
Ali Al-Tawil.
Fatih Mugarbo.
Sumaya Alward.
Hamza Maresh.
Muhammad Al-Warith.
Amani Muhaysin.
Iyad Al-Yaqub.
Basil Mukal. Congratulations.
Ahlam Al-Yashi.
Kaylee Ann Mullen.
Ali Al-Zayari.
Muna Munasar.
Hussein Al-Zayari.
Ali Musa.
Abdulaziz Azir.
Mohammed Musayed.
Fatima Al-Zergani.
Dua Musla.
Ayman Mustafa.
Muhammad Ayman.
Mustafa Mutar.
Abdsalam Amir.
Juman Nabusi.
Ahmed Ammar.
Zainab Nashal.
Hiba Amro.
Abdullah Najim.
Ahid Anbari.
Fatima Naji.
Hadi Ankuni.
You're going to miss this place. Layla Naji.
Ghadir Ankuni.
Amir Nasser.
Fatme Audi.
Hassan Nasser. What'd you do to it? Making rolling cigarettes?
Hussein Audi.
Abdullah Nasser.
Muhammad Audi.
Ahmed Nasser.
Ahmed Aoun.
Ayman Nasser.
Nabil Aoun.
Bushra Nasser.
Zainab Aoun.
Hadia Nasser.
Haneri Askar.
Kasim Nasser.
Yusuf Atris.
Muna Nasser.
Fadel Awada.
I'm just going to say Vader. Nader Nasser.
Hussein Ali Awada.
Osama Nasser.
Muhammad Awada.
Rima Nasser.
Aya Awadallah.
Yasmin Nasser. Congratulations.
Jamal Awadallah.
Heidi Newman. Congratulations. Noor Nusaiba.
Mitchell Ayad.
Suleiman Nusaiba.
Hussein Ayub.
Waleed Obad.
Hussein Ayub.
Bilal Olayan.
Noor Ayub.
Zainab Olayan.
Miriam Azam.
Raneem Omar.
Ishmael Badawi.
Ali Omayan.
Lamis Badran.
Marcella Orozco.
Maysoon Bays.
Waleed Joshua Othman.
Ahmad Balut.
Manira Kassam.
Hawra Banoon.
Fatima Rashid.
Hussein
Hussein
Bearcat.
Rahal. Go ahead. Yeah, I just called it. Oh, Hussein Rahal.
Zahra Basma.
Jana Rakeen.
Ahmad Baidoon.
Muthana Rashid.
Harry Baidoon.
Ahmad Rida.
Congratulations. I got this. Harry Baidoon.
Hassan Rida.
Hussein Baidoon.
Almadina Rezav Kanin.
Zainab Baidoon.
Jacob Michael Richardson.
Jenna Bazone.
Hind Rizka.
Ali Bazi.
Yakub Rizka.
Ali Hussein Bazi.
Fatima Rizvi.
Ali Sami Bazi.
Mustafa Rubai.
Ayat Bazi.
Aya Saab.
Fadwat Bazi.
Hadi Saab.
Lama Bazi.
Hussein Saab.
Mahasan Bazi.
Monir Saab.
Mahdi Bazi.
Abbas Saad.
Najah Bazi.
Ali Saad.
Omaima Bazi.
Aya Saab.
Rania Bazi.
Hassan Saad.
Tala Bazi.
Noel Saad.
Paul Bazi.
Noor Saad.
Zara Bazi.
Zaina Saad.
Faisa Bekai.
Abraham Saidi.
Ali Berry.
Hamza Said.
Hannah Barrow.
Muthana Said.
Hussein Barrow.
Noor Said.
Nadine Barrow.
Tahiyya Said.
Suzanne Barrow.
Nadine Safa.
Jamil Baidoon.
Nadine Safi.
Kamel Beydoun.
Reem Saif.
Rabi Beydoun.
Iman Saker.
Selma Blue.
Asma Salah.
Hussein Boomrod.
Faiza Salah.
Fatima Buhamdan.
Fatima Salah. Hussein Salah.
Patty Boosie. Naila Buford.
Malik Salah.
Abdallah Bushari.
Mohammed Salah.
Suad Shadid.
Noor Salah.
Hussein Sharor.
Rana Saleh.
Lillian Sharor.
Rukaya Jeffrey Saleh.
Zain Albadine Malik.
Safa Fahid Alib Saleh.
Taha Shamalia.
Wa'il Khalid Saleh.
Mahdi Shami.
Tariq Salha.
Muhammad Shami.
Ali Hassan Salman.
Muhammad Shamsuddin.
Samantha Sanchez.
Dima Sharara.
Hussein Sarini.
Fatima Sharara.
Layla Sarini.
Khalil Sharara.
Jihan Sayed.
Zain Albadine Sharara.
Alessia Shaka.
Alizar Shiab.
Hassan Siklawi.
Fatima Shieto.
Zahra Shafi Khurasani.
Hiba Shihab.
Ubaida Shaholi.
Zainab Shihab.
Ali al-Din Shaheen.
Ibrahim Dabaja.
Hussein Shajra.
Ibrahim Dabaja.
Faiza Shajra.
Muhammad Dabaja.
Sundus Shajra.
Muhammad Abed Dabaja.
Amir Girma Shaman.
Muhammad Dabaja.
Danya Ali Shami.
Wafa Dabaja.
Sarah Marwan Shammar.
Munir Daba.
Sarah Sharif.
Ahmed Daher.
Saror Sharif.
Ali Daher.
Raga Ali Sharif.
Ali Deklala.
Aziza Yasser Ali Shamman.
Ahmed Dekrub.
Abdul Malik Shuaib.
Ali Darwish.
Mustafa Ibrahim Shuhaiti.
Najamuddin Mohammed Salah.
Umran Ali Shuhaiti.
Batul Darwish.
Rozan
Mahmoud.
Rasmi Shuhaiti.
Mahmoud Ghazi.
Suzanne Rasmi Shuhaiti.
Zach Darwish.
خليل غسان شعيتو.
Kareem Devanzo.
أحمد شوبر.
Zainab
Again, no. Deanna Sabai.
Noor Dekmak.
Amir Sadiq.
Janan Dapke.
Arwa Silmi.
Zara Musa Dulani.
Hajar Saleh.
Dunya Eid.
Harry Sulaiman.
Reem Eid.
Rima Smadi. Ali Sob.
Wasim Eid.
Hamoud Tawfiq Sabah.
Amanda Alashkar.
Haneen Zaid Sabah.
Hussein Aldaya.
Harry Swaidan.
Deanna Eldarawi.
Nadine Sofan.
I got it. Fatima Elfasi.
Naveen Ali Swar.
Sally El Gaddaf.
Abigail Rose Sturgeon.
Rashad El Ghul.
Hosam Ali Sufyan.
Marwa El Gersh.
Ellen Swaidan.
I don't need it. Khalid El Haj.
Subhi Swailam.
Fatima El Harani.
Yusuf Muhammad Taha.
Fatima El Harani.
Amna Bashir Taj.
Roseanne El Hur.
Hala Bassam Talib.
Bakil El Jami.
Ali Abbas Tarhini.
Nicholas El Kassouf.
Hussein Tarraf.
Mehdi El Khatib.
Samir Tawil.
Mohammed El Khatib.
Maha Tehfi.
Amran El Khatib.
Malak Tehfi.
Melinda El Mazi.
Kamal Akram Thabara.
Hamza El Maliji.
Amjad Thabit.
Khalid El Maji.
Noor Saeed Thalji.
Fatima El Mokahal.
Janine Marie Thompson.
Musa El Musa.
Did you pay for summer school? Ali Ahmed Tomi.
Zainab El Musawi.
Angel Walker.
Muhammad El Rumi. I'm sorry, Mahmoud El
Don't say
Rumi.
it. I can say it, Finjan. Mary Yakubi.
Jafar El Sigir.
Lena Khalid Yassin.
Basma El Sayed. Blani.
Nazmiya Yasarwar.
Mahmoud El Zagir.
هاري يونس.
Hamzi El Zayed.
آيات محمود يوسف.
Adam Escamlaji.
علي زوجوت.
Rosa Ismail.
زهراء زمات.
Mazen Eder.
علي زبيب.
Hussein Fadl.
شاري زريك.
Amanda Fahim. Laura Falkerdine. Yara Falkerdine. Ali Ahmad Faki. Ahmed Faraj. Batul Faraj. Hassan Faraj. Hussein Faraj. Shema Hussein Fardous. Ali Farhat.
Can I have the stand? Place your tassels on the right side. I now invite our trustee Hamoud and President Lane for the proclamation.
All of the board members will come and proclaim. No, that's okay. That's okay. Can everybody see this? Yes. Can everybody see this? I remember from last night. Okay. Come on. Ready? By the power vested in us by the state of Michigan, we now pronounce you graduates of Fordson High School, Dearborn Public Schools. It don't matter no more.
Find your caps. That's what you have.
She told them to move their tassels.
All right, have a seat, please. Have a seat. Thank you. Everyone said congratulations. All right. We are going, have a seat. We will now begin the procession. Our parents, please do not come on the field. We are going to walk out the way we walked in. Please make sure the gate area by the soccer field is cleared. All right, I will ask the superintendent and board to begin the procession.